Hey guys, welcome back. So I have another what's for dinner video, and you guys are going to find out in these videos that I'm very simple, and sometimes we don't always cook at the house and we go out to eat. So obviously on this day we went to Burger King and I just got a Whopper, which is like one of my favorite things at Burger King. Probably the favorite thing from Burger King is the Whopper, and then I got some fries and I also got a Coke to go with that. So yeah, we eat out like once or twice a week. It all really depends, but I'm trying to cut back on that. I really am. But sometimes when we're out on the go or we're running around doing stuff, we'll just go ahead and pick dinner up if we're out late, and it makes it a lot easier, so no shame. Also, we got cookies for dessert, so it was like a deal. I think it was a $6 King box, which is a really good deal. So on this night, I'm going to be making spaghetti. This is a favorite staple in the Crawford house. We love Italian food. As you guys know, if you've been watching me forever, you know this. But I like to use garlic powder, seasoned salt, onion powder, and then I feel like there was I use oregano as well, but I think I was out of that. I'm using an onion and a pepper, of course, some ground beef, and I'm using the Bertolli 5-cheese pasta sauce. And I'm also going to be using a little bit of brown sugar as well, but I'm just going to be putting my meat in the skillet, and then I'm going to be seasoning it. And I like to just do this first and ground up my beef, and in the meantime I'm going to also cook the pasta noodles. So here's what it looks like once the beef is cooked through and I got my onion and pepper diced up. I've also made a separate video on how I make spaghetti. If you guys want to check that out, I'll try to put the link down below if I remember, but just type in my name and how I make my spaghetti if you guys want a more in-depth video, but it is pretty freaking bomb in my opinion. I also made my homemade garlic toast. I just butter some bread, put some garlic salt on it, and then top it with shredded cheese and bake it in the oven. It is so good and so easy. So then I just put my meat and noodles together, and then I'm also adding a bag of sharp cheddar cheese because we love cheese in this house. And then I'm just putting a little bit of brown sugar in the sauce to sweeten it up because that's how we like our spaghetti. And I normally bake it in the oven, but this particular night I was in a hurry and I did not, so it was just on the stove top. But this is what it looks like when it's done. So the next night we were having leftovers because spaghetti makes a lot, especially if you make the whole box. So I got some stir-fried veggies on the side, some cinnamon applesauce to go with it, and then our spaghetti, of course. And this is just, we also like to have leftovers when we have a lot of food, so that's what we're having that night. The next night we're going to have some chicken and cheddar nibblers. These are also very quick and easy. You guys are going to see that I do easy meals most of the nights because sometimes I'm just tired. And so Cole loves chicken nuggets recently, so I just paired it with some more vegetables and sweet potatoes on the side with some barbecue sauce. On this particular night, we're going to do some pork chops, and I'm going to be taking it to the next level. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is frying it up. We've had chops like this several times thanks to my aunt, but I thought I'd share it with you guys because I'm not sure if I've ever shared it on my channel before. But you're gonna need some crescent rolls, and I actually had the jumbo rolls, and we're having sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes, or not sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes and peas and carrots on the side. But all I had was the jumbo biscuits, and then I'm gonna be using cheese as well. But if you only have biscuits, just try to flatten them out as much as you can. But I recommend the crescent rolls because they work way better. So what you're gonna do is put your pork chop inside of the breading, and then you're going to work the breading up around the chop, kind of like you're stuffing the chop and the cheese inside of it, and you're going to bake that until the bread is done. And see, as you guys can tell, this was a mess with the jumbo biscuits because the crescent rolls work so much better, but they're so delicious. So the next night we obviously ate out. So we had pizza, so we had Little Caesars. This is a good cheap meal if you guys like Italian or just want a cheap place to go. I feel like Little Caesars is really good. And then we're going to be doing some hamburger helper on this night. Super easy. This is a cheesy ranch burger. It's super delicious as well. So I'm going to be making that. Cole loves any kind of pasta as well, so he must come from me because he loves Italian. But we're having some peas and carrots on the side with some applesauce, and then we're having our hamburger helper. So yeah, these meals in this video I feel like are super simple, but I just thought I'd go ahead and share them with you guys. So this night we're doing steakums, and I actually forget about this, but we do like to have subs every once in a while, so that's what I'm going to be doing here. I have some Subway 6-inch bread that I'm just going to cut open, and then I'm going to be putting some butter on that and toasting that in the oven so it's nice and toasty. It all depends on how you like your subs. Me and my husband normally get ours toasted, so I'm also going to be frying the meat up once I get my bread in the oven, and then I'm also going to be frying up a pepper that I had left over from the spaghetti. But you can do steakums however you guys like. It's super simple and easy. Like I said, you can find it in the freezer section, and they're super quick. Like I said, sometimes I don't feel like trying to come up with a recipe that takes 10 million ingredients, so sometimes we just have simple food, but I try to change it up a lot because it does get kind of boring eating the same stuff all over and over, and sometimes the food that we eat isn't the healthiest food, but as long as I guess as it's good, it tastes good, so I guess that's all that matters. I don't know, but I am going to try to include a little bit more vegetables into my meals because I feel like we don't get enough. So now I'm just going to be assembling my sandwich together, and I'm just using some Miracle Whip. It's what I like on mine. And I also have some pickles to go on the side. I'm going to do some cheese and then my steakum meat. And then I'm going to do a little bit of my pepper. You can do onion too if you want, but I didn't have any. So a little salt and pepper. And yeah, this was super delicious, and I just paired with some pickles on the side. So I hope you guys enjoyed this What's for Dinner video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys like to see more of these, and hopefully it gives you guys some ideas on what to do for dinner. Like I said, we don't like to eat out as much as we did in this one, but it just so happened that that's what happened. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.
It's just fire.